Hi, it's Lisa Ganay from the Cambridge Club. We'll be working on high-intensity, low-impact exercises today. So let's get started. So I'm going to open up my legs a little bit wider than my hips. You want to remember to engage those abdominals. In other words, keep that tummy nice and tight. And you want to push when you're pushing. For an example, when you're pushing, you want to keep all the muscles nice and tight in the legs and the arms. So here we go. So we're going to go right and left, and we're going to push up through the palm of the hand. Notice when I'm bending my legs, I'm pressing through the heels and then bringing it up. Let's alternate right and left. We'll continue with that and work. And you can work this up. You can take it up to tempo as fast as you like. Exhaling the breath and work. So you can really get in there and move. Or keep it low if you would like to keep it on a lower pace. So you want to bend and push. Now I'm going to take it out through the side. So you want to work those. You want to work your waist, pushing through the heels, keeping those glutes nice and tight. Bend and push. Push it away. Engaging the muscles, embracing the abdominals, navel into spine. Okay, last one here on the left. Take those arms up, a nice big breath. We're going to turn to the side position. And again, keep the knee stacked over the ankle. You don't want the knee over the toes. Make sure the feet are facing in the same direction as well. Abs are tight. We're going to extend the arms up. I'm going to make a fist and drive the knee up. So you're going to reach with the fingertips, make a fist on the way down to engage the bicep muscles in the arm. Notice the muscle while you work, keeping the abs nice and tight. So you want to reach and drive that knee up towards your chest through the midline. Okay, nice big breath. We'll get that other side. Line up your position, your feet, your hips, extending the arms. We're going to drive that knee up towards your chest. Reach and bend, keeping the abs tight. Work those arms. Staying back into the supporting leg, that heel. You want to stay in that heel on the supporting leg. Okay, let's march it out. Let's get a nice big breath here. Taking the legs out nice and wide. I'm going to extend my left arm and I'm going to bring it over to the right side. So it's going to cross my body. So I want to cross and reach. Cross and reach. So here you're working the abdominals and the arm, keeping the tightness in the glutes, staying back in the heels, and we're working our full body, exhaling the breath, down and up. Inhale down, exhale up on the out when the arm opens up. Okay, let's try the other side. Get those legs into position. I'm going to extend that arm up on the right side, bending my left knee slightly, and I'm going to cross that arm over and chop. Exhaling the breath. I do like to follow with the eyes. I feel like you get better results. Keeping the mind on the muscles that you're working. Again, your abdominals, you can feel it in the lower part of the abs here. You can feel it in your arms, your shoulders. One more. Okay, let's march it out and get a nice big breath here. Now we're going to take the legs out a little. I'm going to come down with a flat back. Inhale the breath, exhale the breath on the top. Again, nice flat back, stretching out the hamstrings. Exhaling up and getting a great stretch as well. I'm going to cross one arm over the other, keeping the shoulders down. You want to depress those shoulders down and retract the back muscles while you're working. I'm going to drive up that opposite knee. So I'm going from the right side to the left knee, and I'm going to get my waist as well here, and abdominals. So when you twist, you get that waist, keeping the shoulders down. Just a reminder, exhaling the breath. Twist and work that waist, work those legs. And again, you want to make sure you're in good form. You want to stand tall while you work, keeping that upper body up. Good, let's get a nice big breath, and I'm gonna hit the other side. So, let's get that right leg up, right knee up, keeping the abs nice and tight. You can feel the muscles that you're working for sure. I'm engaging all the muscles, mind on the muscles. Internally, I like to think sometimes, I feel like you get better results. Work that waist, work those legs, and twist. Okay, nice big breath here. Let's work on our kicks, our abdominal kicks, arms, legs, and abs. Full body workout right here. So we're opposite arm and legs. We're crossing over, keeping the legs nice and straight, the arms nice and straight like levers. Keep the muscles nice and tight. Squeezing the abs, navel into spine, meaning the belly button. You're making that contraction, you're sucking it in. This is one of my favorite exercises, believe it or not. Simple, but it really works everything here. Last one here on the left. Let's march it out. Take a nice big breath. So let's start with our side kicks. So I'm going to extend this arm. You don't want to lean on this chair. It's just there for a little support. Because you also want to work on balance. Some people won't, some people don't need the chair. So when you work through the exercise, try to stay away from the chair, maybe. Work on the balance instead. Balance is very important. So I'm extending that arm. And again, I'm working my full body here. I'm working the arms, the legs, the waist, the lats. You can feel even in your supporting leg, you're sculpting, you have tension in those muscles. Okay, let's get the other side. Here we go. I'm going to extend that arm and get right to it. Reach and tap. Work through that waist. Stretch those arms and legs. Work the inner thigh as well here. Inner and outer thigh, you're working here. And again, if you don't need the chair for support, step away and engage those abs the best you can and work through that breath. Good, reach and lift. Nice big breath here. Let's take it down into a nice flat back. Inhaling, exhaling the breath on the top. I'm going to turn this chair around. So we're moving along here. Again, I'm going to step away. Engaging the abs, keeping the arms nice and straight, shoulders are down and back. I'm going to lift that right leg and let's work. Now your kicks can be here. I mean, you can really kick it up. you can slow it down and add some more resistance to the movement. Remember to keep your hips nice and square in the front, very important. So you can go at a slower pace as well. All right, let's switch up the leg. Good, you want to really squeeze that glute. You can feel the tension in the muscles in the supporting leg here. Work that butt. So a few more here. Last one. Okay, I like to take my breaths. I'm going to space out the legs and get right into a squat, excuse me. So we're going to come down. And again, you don't have to hold the chair. If you needed to line yourself up, that's great. If you want to hold a chair and just use it for a little bit of support, that's always good to do. But these are examples of different types of squats here. So here, you can extend the arms, pressing through the heels. Good, and squeeze those glutes. Take it down and up, exhaling the breath. If you want to hold on to the chair, you can actually hold, maybe not hold, and take it up. Come down and hold. Get the tension in those muscles. Knees behind the toes at all times. Shoulders are down, right? You want to think about your movements while you're doing them. And then exhale your breath up. Let's get this chair out of the way. Stretch a little bit. Make sure that you can all see how I'm lined up when I'm stretching on the mat. Let's get ready now. Take it down. Nice big breath. Let's first just extend the legs here. Bring the arms behind the head. Point the toes. Again, your abs are nice and tight always. Keep the contraction in the belly. Stretch through the fingertips and toes. We're going to bring one knee in. If you need to bend the opposite leg, do so. If you want to add a little more support to your lower back. You want to extend that right leg. Point and flex. Get some rotations, inward rotations, maybe 3 times in, come to center, and 3 times out. Get circulation going here. Let's bring that knee back in. Little hip flexor stretch here. Nice big breath. Extending the leg and slowly lowering it down to the floor. Same thing on the other side. You want to bring the knee in first, then extend the leg up. Feel that wonderful stretch in your hamstrings. Point and flex. Let's get our rotations in here. 3 on the out, 3 on the inward. In. And then you want to extend it, and nice and slow. You want to take that leg down. I'm going to bend the knees. Bring the knees towards my chest. Take a nice big breath here. Dropping the feet to the mat. I want you to take your knees and bring them over to your right side. Extending the arms. Please keep the arms lined up with your shoulders, and want to look in the opposite direction of your legs. If you want to feel the stretch, maybe lift up the leg and find where you can feel more of a stretch. Maybe you feel more of a stretch with the leg, the knee up a little bit more. Feel that outer thigh, that lovely outer thigh stretch. Feel a little bit too in the lower back. It's really very nice. You can extend that leg if your fitness level allows that. Extend that leg, and you could flex your foot here. I'm going to take that back in. Now we're going to switch our sides. Come to center always before you switch your side. Bring the knees over, the legs over to the opposite side. Same thing. And we're going to look in the opposite direction of the legs. So let's see. I feel my stretch here when the knee is up, a little bit higher. But again, everyone has their range, their own range. Very important to think about your movements before you do them. And extend the leg here if you can. If not, it's fine. You're still going to get this benefit of the stretch. Bring that knee back in. And I think I'm going to cross the leg here before I turn over. Cross the one leg, the ankle, over the top of the opposite knee, my left leg that is. Flex the feet. I want you to shift and bring the legs up. So while you're doing this, think about what you're feeling in your abdominals. You can feel the tension and the contraction in the lower part of the abdominals. We call this the rectus abdominis here. That's the part we really want to keep nice and firm. You can extend the leg up, lift the leg. If your fitness level allows that stretch. I'm going to bend and bring it back down. Switching the leg, crossing it over. That ankle is right here. Foot is right over the, ankle is right over the top of the opposite knee. I'm going to extend my leg. Get that wonderful stretch. Feel it in the glutes and the lower back. And again, you feel it in the lower part of your abdominal cage here. I'm going to turn to my side. I'm going to stack my hips over one another. Make sure you're properly lined up. Extending the legs. I'm going to have you bend that top knee and try to reach and grab the ankle to get that stretch in the quad. So you want to line this up with the leg up with the hip, in other words. So you don't want to be up here, you don't want to be down here, you want to be right in alignment with that hip bone, okay? Feel that great stretch in the quads. All right, I'm going to take it over to the other side. Slowly get up, switch it over. Rest that head in your arm, the inner part of your arm by bending that elbow. Hopefully you can all see me. Reaching for that ankle to stretch that quad. I'm going to shift over and turn over to the belly. I'm going to extend one arm and the opposite leg. So let's see, we'll start the left side, left arm, right leg. I'm I'm lifting that right leg. You don't have to lift the leg. You can leave the leg down and just extend with that left arm. But if your back is strong, you can lift that leg and extend through the fingertips and the toes. Head in line with your spine. Squeezing those glutes. And let's switch. So the left leg comes up, pointing those toes, extending the fingers and arm on the right side, head in line with your spine, and get that wonderful stretch in your back and spine. I'm going to bring my palms to my sides, the side of my chest. I'm going to just come up a little bit, nice and slow. And then I'm going to open up my arms, work those back muscles, those upper muscles in the back. Make sure you're breathing here, strengthening up the back. Keeping the tension too in these arms. And I'm going to take that down now. I'm going to push through the palms of my hands. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to adjust my legs a little bit and then sit back into my child's pose. Try to push the lower back down towards your heels the best you can. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale the breath. I'm going to come up. Well, thank you. I hope you stay safe and healthy. And until next time, have a great day.